Hello and welcome to Daily Records. I am Tommy Burton, and today we are going to be talking about the album Guitars, Cadillacs, Etc. by Dwight Yoakam. This was his debut album released on March 12th, 1986. This is the album that introduced Dwight Yoakam to us, and also it was the first #1 Billboard country album for him. Now, there were 3 tracks here that were huge country singles. If you were growing up and listening to any kind of country music in the late 80s, you know these songs. Of course, the original first single was Honky Tonk Man, which everyone knows as the Johnny Horton track. And was a big, huge hit. Johnny Horton had a hit with it in 1956. The next song was the title track, Guitars, Cadillacs, which was a big hit and written by Dwight. And then the song It Won't Hurt. Now, It Won't Hurt was not as big a hit as the other two, but still a top 40. Album also features Maria McKee, the song Bury Me, a great duet on here. And this was not only Dwight Yoakam's first album, but it was the first album in a string of albums that was done with guitarist and producer Pete Anderson, who was a longtime musical partner for Dwight Yoakam. Dwight Yoakam was an interesting artist. He came kind of out of the whole countrypolitan, I guess, as it were, or Bakersfield urban cowboy music. This guy, was more traditional, sort of honky tonk type stuff. Now, he had gone to L.A., and L.A. was doing the whole urban cowboy thing. It was all very poppy and mainstream sounding. So Dwight Yoakam leaves Nashville and goes to L.A. of all places. And he's doing this sort of honky-tonk and hillbilly music in punk clubs. And it was kind of interesting because he kind of was doing everything outside of where a lot of people were doing this kind of music. And so he was working with these sort of roots bands like the Blasters, Los Lobos, X, and appealing to a lot of audiences because they really enjoyed this authentic country sound that he was doing, this Bakersfield thing, very much in the vein of one of Dwight's heroes, Buck Owens. Now, a lot of people know Dwight from his acting career. We'll talk about it, Sling Blade. Has made quite a few friends in the music business through the years. Johnny Cash talked about how much he loved Dwight Yoakam. Chris Isaak says he's one of the great writers. So he certainly has built quite a reputation as being a legitimate, bona fide country guy. Speaking of Johnny Cash, there is a nice cover of Ring of Fire on here. So good, solid singing, songwriting, and some of the best country music of the 80s, Dwight Yoakam. And his album, Guitars, Cadillacs, Etc. If you know this album, comment down below. Tell me what you think. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. The Instagram and Twitter is TommyBurton75. In the meantime, I'll see you all again tomorrow with another Daily Record.